All right, what's going on, guys? We are back with another Dokkan Battle video, and today it's Summon Day once again. So we've got the Metal Cooler here with the banner unit King Cold. I think Metal Cooler is going to be very good. He looks like a very fun, very like just all around great unit. My worry is his team right now. Not very good. Not a whole lot of options. So I would assume over the course of the celebration, we're going to get a lot of buffs for his team. It's kind of usually how it works, right? I mean, without even looking at who's on the banner yet, you can see the physical cooler back there, the final form cooler. Definitely going to end up with a ZZA, right? That's the only reason he's back. He like never comes back. So I definitely need more copies of him because I found out yesterday that he's only at 55%. So definitely would like more copies of that guy. Let's look and see who else is on this banner. So we got Metal Cooler himself. We've got the King Cold, Diamond Mini Vegeta, okay, Majin Buu, the physical cooler, AGL Frieza, Gohan Piccolo, 1718, Perlis, who I know I've heard a lot of people talk about could possibly EZA this celebration. He's one of the ones that's kind of on my list as well to kind of look out for. So him being back could point towards an EZA. In the 17s, could they EZA as well? Maybe. I've heard a lot of people talk about maybe like an Android 13 for a part 2. It would work. It'd fit on leader skills. So the 17s being here would make sense for that to come around, especially if like they EZA or something like that. So we could definitely see it. There is pity on this banner, so remember that. There we do have pity. 200 coins gets you pity. And actually, they did make an update where you can get the banner units now through pity for 150 of the coins, right? So before we really jump in, let's look at that. So you can see it right here. So they actually added the banner units to the pity system in the Baba Shop, which is actually really, really good, honestly, for those that like are chasing after like a new unit. You don't pull the banner unit along the way. You really want them to be a really good banner unit. Maybe like some like, you know, back when they had like Yakon, who's really, really good with like Deborah's team. Would have been really nice to have this here. But yeah, like this is a very good update. I do like that they're doing that. So, per usual, we've got our tickets. Let's kick it off. Let's start off with the tickets. Let's hope we can pull Metal Cooler here relatively easily. Don't have as many stones as I would like going into this banner, so it'd be really cool if you wanted to be really nice to us today, Metal Cooler, because your boy was not trying to go too crazy today. But let's see. We'll kind of click through these pretty fast. So these are just 5-unit multis. We got a bunch of these tickets, not as much as usual as well. So usually we get a lot more of these tickets lately. All right, well, we got a fusion, so we're getting something. Now, really, I mean, the only thing I need from this banner is the Metal Cooler Army, the King Cold, and copies of the physical platform cooler. And that's it. Everybody else is, especially you, are rainbowed. And speaking of Yakon, there he is. Hey, what's up, dude? Majin Buu, I really don't want to see you, man. Every time he's on a banner, it's like back to back to back with that dude. And I can't do that, man. I can't do it today. Do not, Majin Buu, be that guy. I was gonna say, I didn't think there's gonna be anything in there. I mean, they're from the Cooler movie, so that actually, the Metal Cooler movie, so it's actually a kind of interesting pickup there. Nothing there. Okay. I got a little excited the last summon because the beer's popping in, but Krillin coming in along with him kind of ruined it. Yep, you soy on it. Again, man, I think the Metal Cooler himself looks like a very interesting unit, right? So depending on like the type of key spheres that you're picking up can kind of determine how he plays. Right, different things, whether it's giving support, whether it's kind of healing, whether it's, you know, just kind of it's very interesting. And I think that's a very cool like aspect to him. My only fear with that is sometimes the orb layouts are not great when you come in. So my fear is that you're gonna be like, okay, I desperately need him to pick up like an AGL key sphere. I need desperately to pick up like whatever key sphere like we need for whatever we want for that turn. And you're just not gonna have that available to you. That option's not gonna be available in the layout, which is going to be, it's gonna be very, very painful. That is my only worry with his kit. Other than that, I think he looks fantastic, right? The utility of him, the versatility of him, all of that. I think he looks very fun, very cool. So, would really like to get, you know, at least, we're gonna at least get a copy of him, no matter what, because we will go to pity if we have to. Okay, but like, we'll definitely get him. We'll definitely try him out. But from what I've seen of like people doing like the calculations and stuff, because a lot of people on like Twitter do like the calcs, like the attack and defense and all that stuff to see what a unit's possibly going to look like. And this guy looks like someone who's going to be very powerful with dupes, which, I mean, duh, right? It can be said for a lot of characters, but this guy in general is one of those ones that's like, he might need dupes to look really good. Now I'm hoping that's not really the case. I'm hoping even at 55%, like this dude can do some good stuff, which I imagine he can. I'm not really too worried about him. Is that fusion? No, okay. I was gonna say, because with Whis and Vegeta, but I think it has to be Whis Vegeta alone is guaranteed fusion. Them again. They're not even featured. Okay. I get a little skeptical on some of these summons sometimes when you get like the same unfeatured character more often than you're getting certain featured characters. It just seems kind of odd to me. Like the odds of that happening are so low. That's actually crazy. STR Whis, okay. For anybody who does not have him, that would be a good pull. Because his EZA is crazy. Okay, here we go. Here's something. Zeno? No, no Zeno. No Zeno. Cooler? Physical metal cooler? Or metal cooler. Physical cooler? Final form cooler? The King Cold. Okay, actually, I will take that. I'll take King Cold. For sure. So that is good for the banner unit, which is awesome. So now we don't have to worry about the banner unit anymore. We've got him. Another featured unit. Okay. Gohan and Piccolo. La Kamehameha. Love to see it. Love to see it. Let's go. What do we got? Frieza. Who, like, that dude when he dropped, like, he was good. He was good. He was very strong. It's just like the same deal with like Cooler right now. He didn't really have much of a team to kind of run alongside or run off of, right? So that seems to be a lot of the case a lot of the times with like, especially villain characters. They like are very good and they just like don't have a great team to run them on right now. So like Cooler would run really well with like some wicked bloodlines, some terrifying conquerors, stuff like that. So we just need to get a lot of those kind of buffs, which, I mean, getting the Metal Cooler Army is good. The King Cold is going to be very good for that kind of team. The Super Easy 8 Piccolo and Pan, I do see that. No, say no. The Super Easy A for the physical cooler would be very good for the team. Just trying to think like who else we could really get from here. There he is. Okay, cool. I'll absolutely take that. I do need copies of that boy. So If you're not going to give me the Metal Cooler Army, I will definitely take physical Final Form Cooler. I will definitely take that. Damn it. Well, I mean, I guess Yacha Shota would have mattered anyway, because we would have just fused. It would have just been a fusion. Which is still a guaranteed featured, which is, we're getting a lot of guaranteed feature here towards the end of these tickets, which is a little wild. Ah, dude, these guys. Nah, absolutely not. Get out of here. Absolutely not. Those guys are not great. They're not good. Don't need those. Krillin, you son of a gun. I'm getting a lot of the, like, Beerus, Whis, kind of different things again. I'm getting those vibes again, man. Every other time this has happened, where it's like they're flying in, not with each other, not with themselves, not with whatever, but they're showing up quite a lot. It's like we're getting close to a rewind. All right, final tickets. Looks like we do have a feature here. Okay, not cooler. Well, at least not. There's no Zeno, so it'd be really cool to finish off the tickets with the new character. Double screen crack. Okay. Chances aren't 0. Turles. Okay. And Legic. Legic is a good pull too. All right. You know what this means. Tickets are done. We did get King Cold off the tickets. We did get a copy of the physical Final Form Cooler off the tickets. So I will take that and run. At least for that part, dude. Oh, Krillin, you son of a gun. I'm telling you, there's a lot of very close calls there with the Beerus or the Whis. So I think we're going to end up with a rewind here before the video's over. That's my guess. I've been wrong before, but Dispo, you get the hell out of here. I've been wrong many a time, and I'll be wrong many a time more, but sometimes intuition kicks in. You know what I'm saying? A little coffee and get some life juice going for these abysmal summons we're getting here. I say abysmal, they're really not that bad. Just talk shit on it, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, abysmal summons, huh? Here you go. How about this? What's abysmal about that? Got him. All right, so that is going to be our first copy of the Metal Cooler Army, baby. Let's go. Fake out. Is he the first unit? No. Okay, 17s. All right, I don't need you guys. These guys actually make me so mad to see, because when they first dropped, I thought their art looked so cool that I was like, dude, I gotta have a copy of them. I went so deep on their banner to try to get them, and it took me a long time, and it hurt. It hurt really bad. So I don't like seeing them anymore. I really don't. Is it gonna be? He's the guaranteed feature at the very end. There he is, or I should say, there they are. The Metal Cooler Army, baby. Love it, dude. Third summon. Okay, so I mean, really, you could just boom out of here. With that, I would absolutely at this point highly advise, if you pulled the Metal Cooler Army like that quickly, get out. Like right now, like we have Metal Cooler Army, we have King Cold. We're done. Like that's it, man. Like we really don't need to do more. For the content, we will continue to go. So hopefully you guys are liking and subscribing, right? Like the video, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. We will keep going because of you guys. You guys keep me going with everything. So we'll keep rolling on here. This is one of those, like every third multi is going to be a guaranteed featured character, which I like way more than the like 3+1 discount where it's like 3 multis and then you get 1 free. I much prefer this for reasons you could tell, right? I mean, that guaranteed featured multi, we pulled the new character. Your chances of pulling the new character way, way higher on a guaranteed featured step than just a free summon. King Cold again, I will take that. Absolutely. That's probably what we've got the 17 and 18 for, right? Yep. Yep. 100%. We take those. All right, this one should be a guaranteed featured. I say, imagine we fly hit and it was just a Goku Black Rift again. Just imagine we just go in again and there's another Rift. That'd be crazy. That would have been wild. Back to back, like Rift on the like third multi would have been a wild pick. Okay, 17, 18. And you guys, all right. Holy mother of summons. 3 featured units in 1 multi is actually wild. Now we can't use any of them. They're all useless to me. But like that's pretty solid. I'll tell you that. That's pretty good. Don't think that's gonna be. I don't think that one's gonna be anything. TN, 18, and Gohan. Yeah, that's a whole lot of nada. Telling you, dude, that Beerus and Whis like intuition thing is really kicking strong. It is really kicking strong. If we don't get a Beerus and Whis like rewind in these summons, I will actually be really surprised. Okay, you got the trio there. No Zeno. Dang it. It's okay. Okay. We still got a long road to go, baby. Let's see. There will be a guaranteed featured in here though. So who is it going to be? Cooler. Physical Cooler. Okay. We take that. So now he is at 79%. Again, I am A-okay with pulling the physical Metal Cooler right now. I absolutely am. Okay, another fusion, actually. There we go. That's good. So it's going to be anybody except King Cold. Because the fusion is a Dokkanfest. So really anybody's up for grabs right now. These guys, dude. Okay. You guys are going to be the ones that make me angry this whole summon session. That's fine. There's always one. There's always at least one. Unless we fuse. Oh, we did? Okay. Actually, we're getting a whole round of guaranteed featured. Or not guaranteed featured, but a whole round of featured characters. That's actually really good. Let's see. And in my head, I didn't want to say it out loud, but in my head, I was like, you know who we haven't seen in a while? That damn Majin Buu. All right, let's get this. Now, I will pick up the pity copy for sure. I would love to get one more from the summons just to get us to that 79% and be able to open up like all his for hidden potential paths. I would like to be able to use all his skill orbs. That's really the only reason I carry at 79% units. Diamond Vegeta. Okay. So I mean, really, dude, if we could just pull one more, we would be good. Like, we would be pretty set, right? Because I could just I could like Baba units to get coins and stuff like that, so we wouldn't have to spend nearly as many stones along the way, which would be really helpful, to be honest. So like, the more SSRs we pull, like, the better, because that's just coin fodder to me at this point. Just Boo.
It's do or die.
Have I ever seen him just Boo? Probably. He dropped Hercule back there on the way out. He's flying a little too fast. Hercule couldn't hold on. He just flew away. All right, come on. I saw the Beerus just fly into first, and I was like, on the guaranteed featured step, eh? Of course not, though. Of course not. Can't be that easy. Can't be that easy that I can do that like that. I was really confused by that silhouette for a second. Good lord. Is like every other character is an SSR? Okay, I lied. Just kidding. 17s. Okay. Not great. All right, let's do another round. Let's see what we get. Dude, I'm telling you, man, it's like, it's right there. It's right there. It's like the dude digging for diamonds. It's like that rewind is knocking on the fucking door. Watch freaking Boo. Nice, dude. One thing I do wish, this would be a little bit too much, it'd be too high of an ask, I think, was with like the pity stuff. If eventually at some point they made it to where like every 200 coins you got, you could exchange for another character, like another of the featured character. I think that'd be too high of an ask, because I mean, people could just like rainbow them like a lot easier. I guess I say a lot easier, but like in what, 4,000 stones, which would be great. It'd be really good, but I don't think the devs would go for something like that. I think that's still a little too high of an ask.
It's do or die.
At least that way, like, you'd have a chance to like really just go crazy, and you could just rainbow the units, right? But that would obviously stop people from summoning even more past that point to make them more money. So they wouldn't do something like that. They would only give you the one copy. The one copy is already, like, I'd say pretty generous, to be honest. All right. I mean, we're going to go through these guaranteed featured steps.
It's do or die.
Not looking great. Not looking great for us, to be honest. I think I've got a strong feeling that the 69% is kind of where we're gonna make our bed, so we're gonna lay. So if that ends up being the case, so be it. But we'll see. We'll see what happens here. So I don't know. Is this the last step, the last cycle of the guaranteed featured, or do we have one more? I don't know. Oh, my daughter's waking up, actually. So let's do this summon. I'll go grab her and bring her in here, because she's going to want to be a part of this as well, I'm sure. Majin Buu is probably the featured for this one. Yeah, okay. Okay, we do have a guaranteed feature step coming up. She's up, so let me go grab her real quick. All right, daughter's here. Daughter luck initiated. We're gonna see what happens here. Do you want to do this summon? Do you want to do it? Yeah. Okay. Take your finger. So take one finger. Go ahead and hit this button right here. Good job. That one right there. All right, that's the daughter summon. There she is. Krillin at 18. I'm going to pull it down. Go ahead and swipe it. You swipe it. Good job. There you go. Let's see what you got, huh? Let's see what you got. You gotta watch up here. Well, let's see. So this is guaranteed featured. So there's a chance. Let's see what do we got? Dime of Vegeta. Oh yeah, do you see? Oh yeah, you see him. You got you waving to yourself. She sees herself in the camera and she gets really excited about it. Okay, so that was it, man. That was the last guaranteed featured step. So we are done with these summons. We're not jumping back in. We're not doing anything else. We're not going for that. We're not chasing that 79%. Unfortunately, that's gonna be it. So let's go ahead and let's go pick up our coins. You see yourself on there, baby? Yeah, there you are. Yep, you are right there. Yeah, that is me as well. I do see me too. Okay, so with these coins, we will go ahead and we will pick up this copy of the Metal Cooler Army. So that is going to bring us to 69% for the Metal Cooler Army character. Unfortunately, wasn't able to get that 79%. Sometimes it just is what it is, but we are definitely not going to be chasing after this guy here, especially not with TDC coming up as the next celebration. So keep that in mind as well. Definitely like try to be very smart with your coins or with your stones and all that stuff. So yeah, I think that's pretty much going to be it for us here. So if you guys did stick around to this video, I do appreciate you. More what? You want to do more? Oh, you want the remote. That's what you want. You want the little remote here. Unless you want to do more summons. I was about to be like, I'll say you better fork out that money, girl. So we ain't got that kind of cash around here. All right, if you guys did stick around to this video, I do appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out with me. If you guys did summon on the Metal Cooler Army banner, let me know your guys' results down below. We got very lucky with like the tickets got a lot of featured units. Summons got a lot of featured units. 150 stones, and we pulled a copy of them, which is great. It just kind of sucks that we never got them after that. that is what it is. But it happens, man. That's just the way of the game. So let me know your guys' results down below. Let me know if you guys have tried this guy out yet, how you guys are liking him, and just leave all that good stuff down below. Like, subscribe, do the thing, and I'll see you guys next time. See you. You wave bye. Bye. Say bye. Bye.